Yo, what it do, Fit Fam? It's your girl May. We are 11 days out from my, or 11 days post op from my tummy tuck. Yesterday was day 10. Day 10 is when I got my drains removed, and I recorded the whole thing. I was actually expecting that when they removed my drains that it wasn't gonna hurt. I mean, I was gonna feel something weird. It wasn't gonna hurt, but it actually burned. Two of them burned, and those things, those two that they pulled out, were the ones that have been bugging me. So, I feel a lot better that they're removed. My stitches feel itchy. They did remove the tape that they put on there the day of my surgery and replaced it with something new. I am required to use Neosporin twice a day, once in the morning, another one at night. But if you guys saw my previous videos, it is hard. Oh, excuse me, to put my garment on. It's not easy to, it's easy to take off, but to put on, I require help. I need another person to help me out because I can't put it on. But yeah, after they pulled those out, I got home and I started my cycle, and I thought that was kind of weird. I'm like, oh cool, like pulling those out started my cycle, and that would explain the cramping I was getting when I was sitting on the chair when I was waiting for the doctor to come in to check me out and pull out my drains. So that's cool, but it just sucks that, I have to wear this garment and I have to wear, like, panties over my garment to hold my pad in place. So like I have a double layer of protection. So that was yesterday. I slept really good. I actually slept a little bit I fell asleep on my recliner. Then later on at night, I went to my bed and I slept pretty good actually. I was sleeping good. I'm still sleeping at an incline like this. And yeah, that was last night. I'm so tired. I have work and I'm really freaking tired. I don't even know if I can even work this week, but I have to. I have to make it happen. Um, what was the other things? Okay, today woke up, felt stronger. I'm able to like come off my chair without lifting it all the way up, because typically I would raise my chair all the way up until I could get up, but now I just lean to the side, pull myself up, and I'm Gucci. And then I was able to put my compression socks on today. So that was a cool thing. That's like a step for me. Made my breakfast by myself, made my Juven all by myself. I'm still taking, I still have antibiotics, so I'm still taking that today. I'm taking the Montelukis. I forget what the Montelukis was for. Let's pull it up. Montelukis is, here we go. It's used to decrease inflammation. So I have a few more of those, but I also incorporated New Flame Defense by New Ethics, and this helps with, overall systemic inflammation. Some of the ingredients it has is B12, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B2. I can't read because it's really dark in here. Turmeric, hops extract, boswellia, and there's 40 milligrams of hydrolyzed collagen. And I've actually been taking a lot of collagen because I just want everything to heal. And I might be a little extra, but I'd rather be extra and heal really good, instead of looking back and saying could've, would've, should've. And I also bought the turmeric from Bicunol at Costco. And maybe I'm taking a little bit too much, but there's nothing wrong with it. The more the better. I've been drinking about 4 liters, a little bit over 4 liters of water a day. I'm trying to increase my lung strength using this. I'm still not there yet. I'm like at 1,000. Let's see where I'm at now. little bit better. That was close to 1500. Let's do that again. That's way better because I think I was less than 1,000 a few days ago. So luxury is getting better. I'm still eating clean. And I do have to talk about like my background because I know everybody on here is a little bit different. My background, I am a bodybuilder. I've been working out for about 6-7 years. That's the extra skin. I was 190 at one point, and I've hit the stage a few times, and I always did it with my extra skin. Uh, if you look back at some of my shorts, I'll post another one. You can see my skin, and then I'll post two of them actually. I'll post one of my last competition and the one before it. The one before it, you can really see my skin. The one that I just did in November, I was really lean, but the skin was still there. So you could say that I did get this for show purposes too. But you know, I feel like I'll feel more comfortable in my body now that it's gone. It's just a process to go through mentally and physically. I know how to feel my body correctly. So like my recovery might be different than someone who hasn't gone through all that. So I might be recovering quicker, you know, doing things is a little easier for me because I have that mind to muscle connection and know how to disengage my abs and things like that. So don't compare your journey to anyone else's. If you're going through this or if you plan on going through something like this, know that everybody's recovery is going to be a little different, and it's just like with anything else. Like when you work out, you know, some folks are going to see more results faster than others, and you cannot compare your journey to anyone because again, everybody's different. Everybody's going to recover different. Everybody's body's different. So just continue being easy with yourself and taking your time. What I've learned through this whole process is allowing myself to like actually just sit here and do absolutely nothing. Just stay on my phone, watch TV. You know, I'd get up and walk, you know, to my front door, which is all the way down there, and then back. I let my house be messy. I just let things slide. Like, I know that for a lot of us mamas, we want to get up and do things and clean and whatever. This is not the time to do it. You want to completely recover. It's either that or prolong the amount of time it's going to take for you to heal. So for me, like if I can just like hold back and not do the things I would typically do so that I can heal better, then that's a deal right there. That's, you know, that's something that's going to be non-negotiable, and I'm just going to do it. I haven't drove my car yet, and I actually plan on driving today. I have a lymphatic massage at 4:30 today, and basically they're gonna work on my back only. If you watch my previous video, the doctor did mention that he didn't want them working on my abs. So I don't want them to touch my abs. My back is cool because my back always hurts. I'm probably gonna shift over to my my bedroom just to kind of get like a different like this chair feels different on my back, and sitting on my bed with the wedge feels different. So that's why I want to go over to the room just to see if it decompresses my back a little differently. My stomach is really fucking itchy. I really want to scratch it. So I just kind of like tap it like lightly. Like I do this thing right here and just kind of tap. And that kind of feels good. It feels really good actually. It feels good. Oh, fuck. What else can I say? So I'm taking all the stuff, still drinking Juven. My doctor said that I'm healing pretty well because I'm wearing a foam. I noticed that a lot of women on here wear, you know, their garment but don't have a foam under. The foam actually allows my stomach to heal properly and not have any indentation, so it just stays straight. So very important. And I just love that Dr. Pancholi covered all aspects to make sure that when I recover, my body looks banging. So I'm happy about that. What else? I'm 44. I turned 45 this year. I've been actually looking at my extra skin for a minute, and I think that what really was the deciding factor was I worked really hard on my last show, and the way it made me feel when, I mean, I placed last, but the way it made me feel after and the placement wasn't something that I wanted to feel again. I sacrificed a lot and it made me feel really bad. And if you look back at some of my post show videos, I even break down because it just, as a competitor, we do put in a lot of work. And when you don't place where you think you should place, it really messes with your mind. And that's it. And then let's see. I've been sneezing a lot. Allergy season is in full effect. The sneezes hurt, but not as bad. They sound a little weird because, like, I don't know if it's because it just sounds like it hurts when I sneeze. It does, but it doesn't bug me as much. I'm able to handle, like, I just feel like I can handle. Oh fuck, this is so itchy. They say to take Benadryl for this, but I don't want to take anything right now because it's gonna make me fall asleep and I can't work. Oh gosh, it's so fucking itchy. Just tap it a little bit, I guess. Little taps, nothing crazy. What else can I say? Yes, and I know I say this a lot, and I've probably said it in previous videos. If you plan on getting something like this, take at least 2 weeks off if you can. Make sure you have someone that's really, like, your spouse needs to know this is gonna be hard. This is not like taking care of a baby. This is hard. And they're gonna get really frustrated with you, and you're not gonna like how that feels. It's gonna make you feel like shit. It's gonna make you feel like you're a burden. It's gonna make you feel all that while you're going through so much fucking pain and feel fucking useless. I didn't like how it felt. My husband did as much as he could until he got frustrated, and I didn't like it. I didn't like how it made me feel. And I cried and told him a few times, like, like I wasn't with the way he was acting and kind of like treating me when I was going through it. And, right now, like, I'm all good. But, while you're going through all that, all feelings are, at a different level. And I don't know, when you're going through something like that, you need someone to emotionally be there for you and, just cater to everything that you need, because you can't do anything. And so, I told him that, and like, he's getting better, he's nicer just because I'm not needing him that much anymore. But he still does get a little irritated sometimes, and he was taking his time doing things, and I know, like, I snap my fingers, it doesn't happen right away, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, I really gotta go pee, or like, I really need this, and like, you're just like, and I don't know, maybe I'm a needy bitch, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, like, I'm in pain and I need help. And like, my husband and I have been together for 27 years, and I guess this is just something different. And he thought the whole time like this was going to be a walk in the park, and I knew from based on what I've watched and what I've heard that it wasn't. And only if he had allowed me to have people over to help out, it would have been a little easier. But I did what I could do, got the nurse last minute, and she was able to keep my mind at peace. But like, just having someone here 24 hours 7 days a week, like, would have been fucking helpful. It would have made me feel better, actually. Those first, like, few days where it was really rough. I would say like the first, the 2 days after your surgery are like probably the worst, and after that it's kind of like a roller coaster. Like, the pain comes and goes. It just depends. And, there was never a time where the pain went from like 100 to 80 and then gradually went down. It was just up and down. And again, not everybody's going to feel like this. You can just take it as it is. And, it's just, this is more of like what I went through, because I watch other folks and, what they go through. And I'm like, oh, I didn't go through that, but I went through that. So, we're not all the same. So you might handle it better than others. You might have a higher pain tolerance or whatnot. But for sure, if you do this, make sure you take it easy. Allow people to help you. I was very hesitant in having people come over and do things for me, but I'm glad I let my guard down and allowed folks to help me, and I just took it. I'm the type of person that likes to do things on my own, and I don't like asking for help. I've always been pretty independent, and yeah, I don't like people doing things for me. But in this case, like, I could take all of it. You know what I mean? Like, whoever can help, I took it. Like, in terms of my daughter going to school and I needed someone to pick her up. She normally goes to tutoring, and I know she's been kind of skipping that just because I'm the person that normally would take her, and I can't do that right now. So, there's a lot of things to take into account when you do a surgery like this. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And my 2 weeks is coming up, and hopefully, I'm feeling a little bit different. Oh yeah, and just make sure you're fueling your body correctly. You're not eating like shit. You want to make sure you're fueling your body with nutritious foods. Like for me, it's hard because I want to have a certain physique. I'm actually used to eating at a calorie deficit, like all the time. And so this is the first where I'm just kind of like listening to my body and allowing it to eat what it wants to eat, but making sure, like, again, nutritious, clean food. Maybe I'll have like a protein bar here and there, which is, it's all right. I can eat cleaner than that, but make better choices when you're fueling your body, I guess what I'm saying. Don't go out and buy a dozen fucking donuts and, after you get something done like this, because, it's a major surgery, and, you're doing this because you're trying to better yourself and not go back. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. And for anyone else, thank y'all for watching, the support. Make sure you like, subscribe, and y'all have a blessed one. Peace out and one love.